Hey there, this is John Leslie. Thanks for joining me here tonight. Let's get rock and rollin', shall we? Enjoy the show.
That's Clint Holmes. I'm Shane Ray. That's going to do it for me on a Friday. Thank you so much for letting me ride home with you. It's always a pleasure, at least for me. I hope it is for you. Coming up at the next hour, it is the one, the only, the John Leslie. Yes, from 7 to 8 o'clock, he'll be hosting the Intern Hour. I'm going to wind things up with the Marshall Tucker Band on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org.
This is John Leslie, your host with a toast to a wonderful, action-packed power hour chock full of the best classic rock and roll rounds in town and all around. I've got a great show lined up for us tonight. That was Gene Pitney, and later in the hour, we'll be entertained by the Police, Whitney Houston, and the Winstons. But first, put your hands together for Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, right here on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. This is the system test for your radio equipment. To ensure the optimal sound level for your device is achieved, increase your volume until the test word kangaroo is barely audible. The test word will be administered 5 times in a row, beginning in 5 seconds. Commence testing sequence. This concludes our radio equipment system test. Now enjoy the musical stylings of Peter Frampton at the proper volume level here on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. That was Rufus Thomas, and I'm John Leslie. Join Carmel Clay Historical Society as they host Holiday Home Tour Friday, December 6th from 6 to 9 p.m. and Saturday, December 7th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get your tickets now at carmelclayhistory.org. Visit our website for more details. Let's get up and dance with the Winstons right here on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. This is John Leslie. Thanks for braving the cold weather to be here tonight for the Intern Hour. Stay warm, layer up, keep your socks dry, and I'll see you Monday at 7 p.m. Stay gold and keep rocking. Tap your toes to Jon Stewart now on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. Hello and welcome to the Intern Hour. I'm your host, John Leslie. Thanks for braving the cold weather to join me here tonight. Let's begin. That was the Beatles with Pete Best. Later in the hour, we'll have Hot Chocolate, James Taylor, and Van Halen. But first, let's kick off the hour with Bob Dylan, right here on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. That was Eddie Money, and I'm John Leslie. Keep your body temperature cooking through the cold climate with these great dance moves of the 1960s. Hitchhike your way on down to the dance floor where you'll do the locomotion, the swim, and the mashed potato. Then shimmy shimmy until you're twisting the night away. Let's keep grooving with Hot Chocolate right here on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. Come shop and adopt at Animal Rescue and Craft Fair December 14th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Hendricks County 4-H Fairgrounds Expo Hall. Get your face painted and meet and take photos with Santa from 10 to 2 p.m. Visit over 60 craft vendor booths to find loved ones the perfect Christmas gifts. And be sure to ask staff about low-cost vaccinations and $10 microchipping. Visit our website for more details. Here's Van Halen right now on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. This is John Leslie. Thanks for joining me tonight here on the Intern Hour. Stay gold and keep rocking. Time now for me to head home, but you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. We'll keep the party hopping with all your favorite solid gold classic rock and roll songs all night long. Until next time, I leave you with Tommy Rowe now on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org.
That's Linda Ronstadt doing a Chuck Berry number, and I'm Shane Ray. That's going to do it from me on the Drive Home Show on a Tuesday. Thank you so much for letting me ride home with you. It's always safer that way. Coming up next, it is the one, the only, the John Leslie. From 7 to 8 o'clock, he'll be hosting the Intern Hour. I'm going to wind things up with Tony Orlando and Dawn from 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org.
Hello and welcome to the Intern Hour. I'm your host, John Leslie, and tonight we're going to partay like it's your birthday with your favorite rock and roll rebels, talented troubadours, and funky disco groovers. That was Johnny Rivers, and later in the hour, we'll hear from the Cars, the OJs, and Freddie Fender. But first, let's kick off the hour with a little bit of Sam and Dave, here and now on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. Crank up the volume and instantly turn any car, cafe, home, or office into your personal karaoke lounge with the Intern Hour. Invite a neighbor or coworker to sing along with Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, now rocking your stereo here on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. That was Livingston Taylor, and I'm John Leslie. This winter, when temperatures are dangerous, be mindful of how long your pets are outside. Frostbite and hypothermia can set in within minutes. Remember, their body temperature drops just like ours. Be sure to keep your pets warm, dry, and hydrated. It's time now for Huey, Lewis, and the News right here on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. This is John Leslie. Thanks for tuning in for the Intern Hour this evening. What a day! A little work, a little play. Now I'm ready to hit the hay. I'm headed home now, so be sure to join me again Thursday night at 7 for my next epic episode. Stay gold and keep rocking. Let's wind down the hour now with Billy Preston right here on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org.
Bust out the jams. It's time to rock and roll with the Intern Hour.
That's going to do it for me on a Thursday. Thank you so much for letting me ride home with you. Coming up next, it is the one, the only, the John Leslie. From 7 to 8 o'clock, he'll be manning the Intern Hour. And I'm going to take tomorrow off, just so as you know. So you're not freaking out tomorrow when the wonderful Amy Scott is filling in for me. So appreciate her doing that. I'm going to wind things up with the very underrated Inez and Charlie Fox on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org.
Come one, come all to the big, boredom-busting, rip-roaring, rock and roll entertainment extravaganza of them all. Hello, I'm John Leslie, and you're tuned in for the Intern Hour. Thank you for joining me here tonight. That was Bob Dylan, and later we'll spice things up with Tom Jones, Pat Benatar, and Bruce Springsteen. But first, give it up for the Sir Douglas Quintet right here on 98.9 FM, WYRZ.org. That was Mary White, and I'm John Leslie. It's nearly turkey time here on the Intern Hour, and I hope you're as excited for the upcoming Thanksgiving festivities as I am. It's only 7 days until Thanksgiving, 8 until Black Friday, and 11 till Cyber Monday. Stuff yourself silly, then shop till you drop. It'll be a blast. Let's kick back with Tom Jones right now on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. Learn new computer skills during a variety of free computer classes at the Indianapolis Public Library. In addition to teaching basic skills, classes will focus on such topics as mobile printing, Microsoft Office, and resources to help with the job search. Visit your local Indianapolis Library branch or ndpl.org for more information. Let's dance with Bruce Springsteen right here on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. Welcome to the Intern Hour. I'm your host, John Leslie, and it's a pleasure to have you aboard tonight. Whether you're relaxing at home after a long week's work, are getting ready for an evening on the town, or simply want to hear more of your favorite classic rock and roll hits, you're in the right place. That was The Beatles, and later we'll hear from Paul Davis, Tyrone Davis, and Terry Stafford. But first, let's kick off the hour with The Four Seasons right now on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. That was Fleetwood Mac, and I'm John Leslie. Catch a radio wave and you'll be sitting on top of the world here with WYRZ LP. It's time now for John Valenti here on the Intern Hour. Celebrate Small Business Saturday, November 30th with WYRZ and the town of Brownsburg by shopping local businesses in support of neighborhood pride and your community. Following an exclusive WYRZ live remote beginning at 8 a.m., stay tuned for a 10-hour music marathon dedicated to Wink Martindale's 100 greatest Christmas songs at 10. Shoppers can learn more about Small Business Saturday specials offered at retail, dining, and service locations around town by contacting the Brownsburg Chamber of Commerce. Visit our website for more details. It's time now for Tyrone Davis, right here on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org. This is John Leslie. Thanks for spending your evening with me here on the Intern Hour. Stay gold and keep rockin'. Time now for me to head to the woods to find a grand and sturdy pine fit to be my living room Christmas tree. But before I slip into my winter hiking boots and out the door, let's dance with Carl Carlton right here on 98.9 FM and WYRZ.org.
Hey, it's been a pleasure having you here tonight. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, stay gold and keep rockin'.